Namaste to one and all. Welcome to my channel. Today's our topic is New Education Policy of 2020. Now let us see the introduction to this education policy. What about our education? What is the aim of our education? Here we can see that the fundamentals of our education is exploitation of full human potential, equitable and justified just society, and promoting national development. And at the same time, we are aiming at providing universal access to quality education and should have the leadership in the world as a whole, which are in terms of economic growth, social justice, equality, the national integration and cultural preservation. And here we can see that for this purpose, for the development of the country, we have to use the richer talents of the people and resources. Talent should be utilized, our resource should be utilized for the good of the individual, society, for the country and the world. So in order to achieve not only for the individual, the society, country and the world, that is the aim of education. That is quality education, universal high quality education. We are aiming at a universal high quality education. So the global education development agenda reflected in the goal 4. Goal 4, SDG 4, that is Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 goals are there. Among them the 4th goal, which means that ensure inclusive and equitable quality education. Inclusive and equitable quality education which will promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Lifelong learning opportunities for all, that is meant by SDG 4, that is a goal 4, and that we are aiming at the 2030 agenda. 2030 agenda, it means that an action plan for people, then for planet and for prosperity. So agenda 2030 for the action plan for people, planet and for prosperity. Yes, so there is a sustainable development thing, and here we can see that we need, when we go through the world, we can see that is here enough scientific and technical advancements are there, big data are there, then machine learnings are there, artificial skills are there. Majority of the unskilled work is done by the machines, and the whole world is facing several problems also. So unskilled labor is substituted by the machines. So we need more skilled workers. More skilled workforce we needed. There we have to integrate, there we have to focus on maths, computer, then data science, then multimedia, multiple abilities across social science, humanities for the great development of the country. And here we can see that in the world as a whole also, we can see that the world is facing several problems: climatic changes, shortage of water, then regarding pollution, air pollution, scarcity of food, etc. And also these days we can see that we are facing the pandemics also. So in order to solve that, we needed enough vaccination. There also we needed multidisciplinary actions we needed. So we can see that in the case of energy, water, food, skilled labor, then there we have to focus on science, biology, physics, chemistry, agriculture, then climate, etc. So here we can see that our education should focus on different dimensions. And here we can see then what is the aim of education here according to the 2020 education policy. Not only they are learning, the children learn, not they are learn alone, they are learning learning how to learn. Is not only learn but they are focusing on how to learn. And that is why the new education policy made this less content, but at the same time it is more creative, it is more disciplinary, multidisciplinary. There is one subject. When they see in the real life situation, we can see that one subject is interrelated to another subject. Automatically we can see that we can't say that one is only social science only, or science only, maths only, or languages only, but we can say they are multidisciplinary, and the child came to know that in the real life situation all these disciplines, all these subjects are interrelated, and through that they have to go through. And so multidisciplinary, and they have to innovative, they should have the innovative ideas, they should adapt it and absorb it, and so this study will become more experiential, holistic, integrated, inquiry driven, then discovery oriented, learner centered, and discussion based, flexible, and at last and the more important, enjoyable. That is the change or that we are focusing on education. And so our curriculum must include basic arts other than science and maths. It should include basic art, craft, humanities, games, sports, fitness, language, literature, culture, and values. So that means the education is becoming something holistic, something integrated, and experiential learning. So on the basis of this, we can see what is the change that happened, the drastic change happened in the education of India. Let us see that. Now let us see the new education policy in more details. That is, earlier in 1986, that education policy was focusing on 10+2 system. Here this system is focusing on 5+3+3+4. What is it? So 5 means 5 years of foundational stage of schooling. In the foundational stage of schooling, that comes from 3rd year of a child to 8th year. So that means that 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. These 3 years, the child will engage in Anganwadis or preschooling. Then 6 to 7 first grade and 7 to 8 second grade. That is a foundational stage of schooling. So now it became mandatory. Mandatory means here that is compulsory. That is 3rd year to 18 year became mandatory. Earlier it was 10+2. And now we can see that second one, preparatory schooling, that is 8 years to 11 years. Preparatory schooling, there comes, that is here I told you the 2nd grade, here on 3rd grade, 4th grade and 5th grade. That is in between 8 to 11 years. That is the preparatory schooling. Then comes 11 to 14, that is middle schooling. Middle schooling comes under the age 11 to 14, 11 to 12, 6th standard. Then 12 to 13, 7th standard, and 13 to 14, 8th standard. Then coming to the next, secondary schooling. Secondary schooling, we can see that 14 to 18, this has 2 phases. First phase, that is 9th standard to 10th standard. That is 14 to 15 and 15 to 16. That is the first stage. And the second stage is 11 and 12th. That is 16 to 17, 17 to 18. And here we can see that this new education policy is the new education policy of the 21st century. It incorporate the 21st century skills, and here the term is here we are using another term also, that is early childhood care and education. That is why the 3rd year onwards it became mandatory to sending the child to preschools or Anganwadis, where the brain develops. That time they may be having more capability to absorb learn how to learn or what to learn, like that. I hope the major changes, instead of 10+2, this 5+3+3+4. I hope you understood this. Thank you.